bro, in a couple of years, you're 18. And think of that. That's fucked. You know, me and my friends, we like jumping the trampoline. It's fun. We play some fucking games. It's nice, you know. It's real. What would you call it? Yeah, it's just fun. But after, it's really tiring, especially now when it's summer. It's really fucking hot as well. So I start sweating. I just want, glass of water. So I go in, sit down, have a chill in my room, and then you start talking, and then this topic comes up like, damn, in like 2 years, 1.5 years, I'm 18. I'm an adult. And it's like, damn. But I don't feel. We like this, like, I don't feel like I'm 18. It's like, no. Like, because that's how it is, right? Because I'm 16, but I feel much younger. I don't feel like I can take on the responsibilities of like an adult. Like, if you would say like 1.5 years, I would move out, be on my own, have to do everything on my own. I'm not sure if I could do that. Like, to be honest, like, I'm not sure. And he's like, this dude, it's gonna be like, what would it be? Like, I would be in my own apartment. We say I just get an apartment, then I got to pay rent. I don't have a job like that. That's just it. Should I go on? Definitely. But I would need to get a job. Do I know how to do that? I would be able to figure it out, but I don't know it like this. And it's like, could I do like my laundry effectively? Nah, man. I usually don't do my own laundry. Like, that's just the truth. I do other shit, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna have it on 40 or 60 degrees. I don't know the details, right? I know I'll do the laundry. Like, we're not stupid, bro. We know, like, it goes in the laundry machine, and guess what? You turn it on. I don't know the settings. I don't know how I should wash it, what settings. I don't know the specifics. And in other shit, like, I'm not good enough. For example, like, I'm not efficient enough. Because, like, damn, if you move out, you gotta have to work every day. And then you gotta do the laundry as well. And you probably want time to gym because it looked like this. It's like, you know what you need to, what's the solution, right? It's like, I'm 18. I feel like I'm not mature enough to, in a short period of time, become 18. So what's the solution? Well, become more mature. It's kind of obvious, but how do you do that? Like, how do you become more mature? Well, it's just kind of getting to the next level, bro. It's like this. Okay, so you don't know how to do this shit? Learn it, because you need money, so get a job, get good at chores, like, do that shit. And then it's like, well, chores, well, you don't want to be a fucking man child and eat McDonald's every day, because one, it's expensive, and for the second part, like, really, is that you, like, is that really, bro? Are you 18? Are you an adult, a man? And what you do is like, I eat McDonald's, even though I know it's fucking bad for my health. It's fucking childish. The only good reason I do it is because I get pleasure, even though I know it's bad, and I know I feel bad afterwards. Like, not just I feel bad because I know the food is bad for me, but it's actually as bad for me. I will die sooner if I eat it. And you're like, yeah, but it would taste good. Like, bro, come on. You can make much healthier food with, yes, if you could make food, you can make food that's maybe doesn't taste as good. Is hard because they have artificial sweeteners, whatever they put, whatever blah, 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 shit they put in it, you know. So that is like hard, but at least learn how to cook, and that comes in with like chores. You need to know how to cook and eat healthy, right? Because like, you're not gonna be like a man. You shouldn't think of it like, oh, I'm 18. No, you think, if I was a man, like a 40-year-old successful man, 40-year-old, what the fuck, I sound ridiculous, but the point still stands, you know, like, if you were a 40-year-old successful business owner who was in shape, who had a lot of women, who had everything he desired, would he know how to make food? Yes. Like, that's true. Would he work out? Yes. Would he be disciplined? Yes. Like, it's just obvious. And it's like, well, you just need to get the basics in check before you're 18. So when you're 18, it's not like, oh shit, I need a year to figure shit out. It's like, oh, I have already been 1.5 years, 2 years, 3, 4 years, and I've figured it out. Like, I know what's happening, right? I know what's gonna happen. So I'm prepared for me being 18. And when I'm 18, I can be kicked out of the house. You probably have nice parents, so it won't happen. Like, I'm lucky. I'm like upper middle class, so we have money, so it's fine for me. I probably won't have to, but like, you could if she hit the fan. That's the important thing. Maybe I'm spoiled, or I am not super, but it's like I need to step up because I can't be that. I gotta learn how to do shit. It's like what? It's also like this, like video games, like watching the hub, wasting time on your phone. It's like such immature shit. It's like if you were 40 years old, successful, blah blah blah, would you fucking play video games? Probably not. You would have better shit to do with your time. You would fucking work on your business or work out, and you would probably enjoy it way more than playing video games anyway. And if you were to play video games, guess what? None of your friends would be that because your friends would also be successful, right? So it's like, okay, then I can't really do that, can I? It's like, yeah, I need to step up. And that's it, just step up. It's like, yeah, am I expecting you to just quit that like immediately? Because you're fucking addicted. Or like it's hard to quit because it's just addicting as fuck. Video games, scrolling TikTok. It's made to be addicting, right? It's made to be as addicting as possible. And it's like, well, then it's gonna be fucking hard. There are fucking nerds, whatever you want to call them, smart individuals, whatever, programmers who study fucking psychology to the limit and know exactly what they need to do get you hooked. Like they use gambling psychology in social media apps. Like they do. They use gambling psychology. They use all the psychological tricks in the book to get you hooked. Like that's it. They even do a thing called like, because as you scroll in the beginning, you're like, if you have TikTok, your TikToks will not be as stimulating, like funny, cute, whatever, as the one who comes next, because you want like this feeling like, oh boom, oh this really fucking cute. They maybe get some boring for a while, and they're like, oh fuck, this is even cuter, and this is even funnier, and this is to get you hooked, so you can spend hours, because there might be the next funny one that comes along, right? Like they use tricks like that. Same with video games, and it's like, fuck man, like obviously it's hard to quit, but you just gotta step up and try your best. And it's not like, it's not that hard to quit if you just have better things to do. It's like, it's like in the beginning for me, like video games, it's like, well, if I can play video games now, but it's like I'm bored out of my mind and I'm tired. I just want to do something. Okay, I guess I'll play video games. Like it's more that. It's not like, oh shit, I'm working out, but I want to play video games. No, it's like, fuck, I have nothing to do. I might as well because it's stimulating, right? So it's also just having shit to do all the time. Like it doesn't have to be like the best. Like I'm gonna do this crazy shit, then I'm gonna do this fucking hard thing, and blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, just do something that's kind of entertaining, and just get on with it. And then it's also like the fucking humor. Like for me, like people in my class and like the boys, it's like this fucking racist humor, you know. For me, right now, it's like that's kind of mature. It's like, well, if someone's black, like, hello, monkey, like shit like this. And it's like, really? It's not even that funny. Oh, just like fucking. What's more? It's if you're like an Arab, oh, what? Are you gonna blow up the school? Are you? Like shit like this. It's like, it can be funny, but just like don't make those jokes yourself, because you gotta find your way to like just be funny in other ways, right? And it just becomes down to mental health at some point. Like it's just for me, I was pretty like boring motherfucker. I wasn't like super interesting. I was funny with the boys, nothing like major. And like now 2 years later, I think I had like I've done for 1 year, like semi consistently. I've done like gratitude journaling. I don't do it as much now. I probably should, but it's like I'm grateful for blah 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 because blah blah. So you just either just write something simple, or you just write like a lot of simple things. Like I'm thankful for that run I took. Okay, but you could also do it like this. I'm thankful for the run I took because made me feel amazing. It was so nice. The nature, it was beautiful. Like shit, I just feel like I felt like really happy. It was just a nice feeling. I got into a good flow, and the music was fucking good. So I had nice music. It was nice because it was hard, you know. And you just write this shit down. So it's like, well, now you appreciate things more, and then you're just like in a better mood. Like I did it for like 3 months pretty consistently, and it was like, fuck, yeah, I'm just so positive. And I just realized that when I sat in class, like I'm so fucking positive. Like now I'm just going on a side tangent for this humor thing, but like I'm so fucking positive, and you're positive, and then when you're more positive and like in like better happier, you'll be more like fucking talking to people. Like now, like before, I would never dream of like leaving my table at lunch. Now I've done like a couple of times. I've just left my table at lunch, and I've just gone and sat to some people I have never talked a day to in my life. I've never talked to them, but I just sat next to them and started a conversation. Like one time, it was a bit awkward, but it was not that bad. They were like 2 years younger than me as well. Like I had this challenge from the boys to say like, "You won't do that," and I was like, "Well, I gotta prove them wrong, you know." Like challenge accepted is my fucking catchphrase. Like if you challenge me, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna prove you wrong. Like that's just it. So it's like yeah, I sat there, and there was like two of them I think were siblings to people who were in my class and shit like this. I could still like hold a conversation. And another time I do people in my age, and I just talked, and it was a nice time, you know. They didn't care. It was like just have some confidence. And as well as sitting alone, just being alone, as well as sitting and eating your food, just thinking about shit. Like you can do that as well. It's like if you can do all of those, then you're fucking good, man. So you can be alone if you're alone and enjoy that. Or if you're alone and if it's you want to be social, well then you can go and talk to people. So like it's hard to be lonely then, I think. And it's just basically if you have good mental health, by like gratitude journaling, you're gonna be happier, which gonna make you funnier because you're just a nice person to be around, and you're gonna be more on it. Like you know when you're hype, when you have like sugar rush or something, and it's like da 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 da, and it's just good. You'll get more of that. You don't want too much, but because then you lose control. But I'm gonna stop rambling on. Basically, every part of this video is basically be a mature motherfucker. Oh, I can't say motherfucker. That's immature. Be a mature individual because you gotta be an adult when you're 18, and it will just set you up good in life. Yeah. Be a mature individual. Individual. It's important.